language level. So that is still very brilliant case to ask me. The other question, team C. If a sentence is a paragraph, what is it? So take a moment to guess that we have questions of learns about anagrams. And ana means something. So para means what? We already explained and talked about what anagram is. If a sentence is a paragraph, what is it? Think about what the word pan means and give you the answer to this question. What does the word pan mean? Because your answer lies there. The sentence is a paragraph, what is it? Take a guess. If no negative clues, and we encourage guessing here, whatever you say is say close to the microphone. 5 more seconds, guys. You don't have much time to waste.
Sentences essentially paragraph. We are hearing lots of sentences that cannot form on any.
That is the wrong answer. Can we know who is ready for this question? You guys are ready. Online. How much are you ready for? There's nobody a bit less than 10 over here. I would like to count with a lot of applause. Online. So tell me. No, anybody else? Nobody else. So you get the question. Can we have the next slide? What is special about the sentence? All the letters of English have to be done in the sentence. That is what a paragraph is. What a stylish way to get 10 points. Well done, very well done. That is how we do it. That is how we do it. Keep it up. Next question, please. This is a direct question to Team B. Simple question. Father of the English language. Oh, this does not get as simple and straightforward than this. Oh my God. When I was putting this question, I was wondering if it would be too simple. I'm taking it back. I'm surprised. Once again, a staple question in quizzes. You guys know? You guys know the answer. You guys know the answer. More points away, team A. Hopefully, you don't mess it up. You know what? You've got nothing to lose. No negatives. No, take a shot. Sorry?
Charles Dickens.
I'm sorry, it's not Charles Dickens. No negatives, unfortunately. Sorry, fortunately.
10 points.
10 points, yeah. Anybody else agree? Formality is over.
Saucer. We get William Saucer. We get full name.
You guys just you don't mess up your answer, or you want to like go with us the second name? Can we have the next slide, please? No, the next slide is not the answer. The answer is Jeffrey Chaucer, but still, give the full 10 for the tenacity that they showed to bring a full 10 points and cover that question. Round of applause, guys. Round of applause. It is good question here for Team A. They're dominating the game. Well done. That is Jeffrey Chaucer. Jeffrey Chaucer is the right answer. Jeffrey with a T. Let's go for the 8th question with the direct question of Team A. This is something I guess would be a little bit tough. The word in the English language means to kill someone for an alleged offense without a legal crime. It is derived from the name of Colonel Charles XXXX, a Virginia landowner who began with the illegal trials in his backyard in 1790. It's a popular second name. Yes.
Lynch.
Lynch is the right answer. Now we get them another 10 points. Well done. Brilliant, very brilliant. The vocabulary is pretty much on the safer side, let's see. Well done. So I guess there is no further question as to who is still dominating in this game, but as a formality, can we still see the scorecard at the end of round 2? Guys, ready? Team A is at 60 points, Team B is at 30, Team C 15, you are at 15 in the previous round as well. Right? Team B have made a quick lead to 20. Well done. Team A is still dominating the scoreboard, but there is still some active drama going on for the last 3 positions, which is good. You know what? I'm still telling you, the game is still on. the title prize still awaits each and every one of you because you have an equal shot of getting an even at the end of 2 hours. A classic round of Chinmaya quiz, which is the third. It's called Linklater, named after one of my favorite directors, Richard Linklater. Has nothing to do with what he does. This round just means that you have to connect or link 4 pictures as a given to you. But there are small intricacies with this round, a little bit of complications with how you can guess the answer. Can we have the next slide, which is explaining the rules? There are 4 questions, and these 4 questions are on the buzzer, which means you do not get a direct question, you do not get an opportunity to bid, you will just get 1 question each. You might get a chance to bid if the person who wins first. No, actually, you get a chance at the end of each and every picture there is. There are 4 pictures basically. We will give you 4 pictures. We'll serve them to you one at a time. So you can ring your buzzer at any time you wish. If you ring it at the first picture, you get 40 points. Ring it at the second picture, you get 30. Third, 20. And the last picture, the fourth picture, you get 10. And every time you make a wrong guess, you get 5. Which means you're still allowed to infinitely knock at the buzzer. Because you got it wrong words will not stop you from making another guess. You are in at the game for all 4 pictures. So suppose team C makes a shot at the first picture itself, they get it wrong, they get a negative 5. They can still attempt the question, provided they are first at the buzzers for each of the pictures. Clear? So 60 points if you can guess the link between all the 4 questions. So this is what I call a master link. There are individual questions which has an answer which is a link, and then there is a master link. The master link is the link between all the 4 questions. Now this is a bumper prize. Well, each of the other questions can get you a maximum of 40. This question can get you a maximum of 60 points. So total of, let's say, 14 to 4 is around 160, 160 plus 60 is 220 points to be won this round if you are clever enough to play the game of quizzing, the game of quizzing. Any questions, any doubts before we go into this round, because it's going to be complicated than the previous ones? Any questions?
And just hit the buzzer.
Yes, we will be setting the buzzers. So there is a standard procedure for how we are going to operate your buzzers. Can one person put one finger on the buzzer, please? There's one person on the team. Now the other person put one finger on top of it. So this way, if one of you know the answers, the buzzer is going to go. Sometimes you might not get a chance to contemplate. If you want to do that, go ahead, discuss amongst the team. But if you want to answer the question, you don't have to wait for the other person. You don't have to wait to tell the other person to go to the buzzer. This way, one of you clicks on the buzzer will go. Alright? Let's just have a test. So I'm going to be standing at one corner of the stage so that I can see who's going to be ringing. So, yeah. At the end of 3, 2, 1, I want you guys to go for the buzzers. Okay. 3, 2, 1. So team B, I got it first one there as well. So team B was the first to go on the buzzers. Go. Reset. 3, 2, 1. Team B was the first to go there. Circuit breakers are still up and running. They are working perfectly. We'll reset it and we will go for the first question, which is open to all the members of the finals. To all participants in the finals. Understood? So hands on the buzzers. We will have the first question, first picture please. This is an antelope. It's a black buck. It's a black buck. Now I like what these guys are doing. These guys are taking a note of what the first link is. Their head is in the game, they're focusing on the game, and I recommend all of you do it. Because at the end of 4 pictures, I don't know if you would still remember the first one. So in case you doubt your own memory, I don't mind you doing it, and still use the papers. Anybody jumping on an answer like that, the black buck. This antelope is called the black buck. No. Second picture, please. Wanted. It's a wanted poster. Buzzers, please. Before you go for the answer, it's a wanted poster. The first picture was a black buck. The second one is a wanted poster. Anybody wants to take a go at this question? I got 30 points awaiting. Not 10, not 5, not 20, 30 points. 3-0. I think if some of the teams, if they take 30 points right now, I think they will be a problem for them. Nobody is going to take a chance. 1.3, please. Do you recognize this character? It's not. Somebody has written the buses. I think Team A was going to make sure. Team A has run the buzzer, so they're going to make an attempt to 20 points. If they get it wrong, it's a minus. But still, they're going to go for it. Tell me.
Okay, I guess it's Salman Khan.
The answer is
Salman Khan.
Salman Khan. Why is that?
One of the black butt, so he was wanted one. So he was wanted for shooting a black butt. And then he ran
This man is Khan. You know what? Like, at the beginning of this quiz, I did tell you guys that we would promote blind guessing here because fortune favors brain. Let's go ahead and give 20 points to the team, please. Someone got the right answer. They got the link right. Black buck. Salman Khan was wanted for shooting a black buck. The second one, yes, he's wanted for shooting a black buck, but wanted is also a Salman Khan movie. And this guy, who is this guy? You don't know, but still you will. This guy is a character from the movie Aladdin, from this thing. And this guy is called Sultan, which is also another Salman Khan movie. Can we have 1.4, please? Can we have it make it pretty obvious? Getting like a name which is often associated with Salman Khan. Can we have the final link? The correct answer is Salman Khan. Round of applause. Round of applause. Well. So then get them 20 points. 20 points. Guessing the second last question. Well done teammates. Played an extremely beautiful quizzing. Okay, reset the buzzers. We are moving to the next question. Question 2.1. It's 2 actually, it's the first picture. There is an animal here. This animal is how many know what this animal is? You guys know. It's a mole. What we call as a mole. This animal is a mole. It digs its way around. It's a rodent. Just goes around messing up people's gardens. Anybody wants to make a guess? You guys know? You know what? Since I know what is coming up, the next 3 pictures can be a little bit confusing, but still if you are able to at least vaguely establish the link between those 3 pictures, as you can do. Once again, I'm very conservative this person. You want to find one line like anywhere, go for the view. Let's go to the point. 2 points, I think it's pretty loud and obvious. You don't want me to make it clear for you. You guys are all science students here, right? Science student, science. No science. Yes, science. I don't want to mess it up though. Ooh, 3. Nobody's bouncing on the question? No? 2.3, please. Somebody. Team A, once again, yes.
Mole concept.
Sorry?
Mole concept.
Can you come again?
Mole concept.
Mole concept.
Like one mole is 21 million.
One mole is what?
It was last time was a mole. So other guy was mole concept of the basis of all physical chemistry.
Can we have the next slide, please? Hey, ladies, take my number. Who is this guy? It's avocado. Can we have the next slide, please? So, mole, O3 is what? And also a molecule. And the answer that I'm looking for is the next slide. The answer that I'm exactly looking for is a molecule, but still, you get 20 points for that as well. Once again, team A. Jumping at the questions, playing an excellent, brave game of quizzing. Well done. I'm getting goosebumps standing right here. Well done. The science is sound, your literature is sound, what else is there? Well done, both of you. A molecule is the answer that I'm looking for. Just keep a track on the questions, okay? Because there is a master link coming up. A master link is coming up. So the answer was molecule for the first one, the answer was Salman Khan. Can we have question number 3, please? Anybody can bounce on the question. 3.1. Now, I'm not going to tell you who this guy is. This is part of your quizzing knowledge to know who this person is. How many of you recognize the guy? How many of you do? Very good. Why am I not surprised? Anybody else? Nobody else does. I think there is a picture coming up that you might recognize. From the pattern that I've been observing so far, there's a picture in there that might get team thinking. Second picture, please. Ooh. Oh, wait. So, team A. All right. It's still very early. You're going for it. So you're jumping for 30 points right now. So these guys are making an attempt for 30 points. I want a precise answer. So very precise. I'm not going to cut you any slide like I did in the last question. Go ahead.
These are members of the British Royal Family, main members. There are stars and this hurricane.
Can we have the next one, please? This is
Meghan Markle.
next one. This is next one. Next one. The crown of the United Kingdom. The royal family is the right answer. Brilliant. 30 points. 30 points. I am feeling consent in first position. It's going to be tough for you guys right now. It's a pretty simple question. I really expected some of you to give them a lot for their money over there. Very good. Brilliantly well done. Even though I don't like domination in my quizzes, you guys are doing an extremely well job. Extremely good job. So the last question, before we access the master link, 4.1. 4.1. So Holy Bible. So what I'm looking for is the name of a person. I'm looking for a name. The link between the upcoming 3 pictures and this picture is a name. I'm looking for a name. Can we have nobody is going for it, right? Nobody is going. Once the buses are pressed, you guys can't tell me it's an accident. It will be treated as an accident. Okay, it's legitimate. Next one. I think you're good. This is a planet in our solar system. This is a planet in our solar system. And I think it's easily recognizable what this planet is. Because you think about the planets, you think about all the planets in the solar system, nothing else, no other planet looks like this. You can be pretty certain about it. No other planet looks even remotely close, even remotely as beautiful as this planet. But I'm not going to tell you what this planet is. Alright, nobody is going for it. Anybody? Some of you have to make it do, otherwise they're going to just have a cakewalk. Somebody has to give an answer. I don't like them here. I don't like them at all. They're like dominating through like this. Next picture, please. So there was a planet, there was a Holy Bible, and there was a Netflix. There's Netflix. Now, why was the planet in there? I think the planet holds the key. The planet holds the key. I'm going to give you guys 20 seconds because I want somebody to pounce on this. Anyone? Just think about it, guys. Think about it. Since nobody is going, but I'll just give you one clue. The planet before was Venus. The planet before was Venus. Does anybody want to make a guess? No one? All right. Next one, please.
It's Lucifer.
Why is it Lucifer?
He played Lucifer in the Netflix show Lucifer. In the Bible is there.
Can we have the next one, please? Next one. And how many points will I get? A full 10. Well, you know what? I'm not going to bother with you guys. With one more quiz. If they unlock the last something right now, you're going to walk away with full 16. Can I have the next slide, please? Now, 4 pictures, master link, up for grabs, 60 points, hands on the buses. As simple as it gets. There is Bajrangi Bhaijaan on top, purposefully put in there. I could have put a solo picture of Salman, but I did not. I put Vatsarangi Baijan in there. There is molecule, there is molecule, there is the crown of UK, and there is Lucifer. Guys, let's not get simpler than this. Okay, fine. Since we are testing your linguistic capabilities, since we have been assessing your English vocabulary so far, let's see how you would do in your Malayalam. Look at that second picture over there, the blue picture, the scientist holding the molecule. The answer is molecule, right? Put hands on the buses, people. Hands on the buses. What is the Malayalam of a molecule? What is molecule called in Malayalam? Yeah, obviously, there will be 5 points negative. And 5 is like, come on, guys, you guys have like Team A.
Is it Anu?
Sorry?
Anu.
Can't hear you.
Anu. Anu.
Why Anu? What is the link between all 4 pictures and Anu? No, okay, fine. I'm not going to give you a negative. You can reset the process. What I told you is just a clue. It's not the answer. So, Anu is atom. Okay, that is not the answer. If you translate molecule into Malayalam, you get the answer because it's not directly the answer, it's still a clue. Okay, since you misread my communication, I'm not going to give you it. Guys, come on, easy, please. Somebody make a shot at this. Somebody. Okay, translate what you see in picture number 3. Translate what you see in picture number 3. The audience of government. Translate what you see in picture number 3. Okay, guys, I'm going to make this a quick finger game. Hands on the buses. You know, the first one, always, like all the other clues I've been giving you, is a weighted stool out there. It's Bajrangi Bhaijaan. Once again, if translated into something else, it would sound remotely close to the name of a Malayalam movie. Bhaijaan. And fine, that is a way to. I don't expect you to make anything out of it. Now, the second one, the Malayalam of molecule is Tanmata. And the third picture is a Kiridam and its symbol. I will only offer half marks for this, but still it's half marks nevertheless. What is the link?
It's Mohan.
Why is it Mohanlal?
Lucifer movie.
Lucifer,
Tanmata movie.
Tanmata is his movie. That is Kiridam symbol. Lal Ekin movie fine, but still, which is the movie of this which sounds remotely similar to Bhaijaan? It's not popular ways. What I had in mind is Big Brother. But still, Mohanlal is the right answer. Can we have next picture, please? I honestly couldn't believe it took you guys this long to figure this out. I thought it was like way too obvious because the people sitting over there, you guys got the answer before, right? You guys got the answer already. Well done. Let's give them half the points because I gave them an awful lot of clues. 30 points. 30. So that puts it at the end of link later. It's almost one. So we'll quickly move to the scorecards. And we'll move to the last round before the rapid fire. This was round 3, right? Team A is at 170 points. I'm pretty sure that no team is going to come close to a round of applause, please. Team B is at 30 points and Team C is at 15. Team D is at 20. So basically everything else is close to where it is. And Team A has moved significantly ahead of you. Significantly ahead. But I'm still telling you, you can still go for first prize. Just keep your head in the game. You know, what I'm observing right on the stage is that these guys are very much focused on the game at hand. They're taking notes, they're having proactive discussions, but most of you, I don't find it to be as important as they are. I'm pretty sure that these questions will come to you. The answers to these questions will come to you. But make sure that you have a killer attitude. Okay. Just have a killer attitude. This round is going to get very tricky right now. Can we take a look at the scorecards once again? Just 1 second. Which are the top two teams? The top two teams, please. Now, this round is where I'm going to bring a little bit of drama to Chinmaya discuss. In the next round, I'll be pairing you with your immediate competition. Which means Team A will be paired with Team B, and Team C will be paired with Team D. And why is this pairing done? We'll move to the next one. A versus B, C versus D. Very convenient since you both are standing close to one another. Next one, please. Teams are paired with the immediate competition with 2 cycles. And by 2 cycles, what I mean is we have a straightforward round and we have a reverse round. That's the issue. And then you will be paired with your immediate team. So after the end of the first cycle, you'll be shuffling the pair if there is a significant change in the scorecards. Understood? One direct question per team. So basically, there is no bidding anything. I ask Team A a question, it's Team A's question. If you get it right, you will mercilessly attract 20 points from your opposition. Understood? Fail to do so, and the question will be passed to the opposition, and you, if you get it right, you will get 20 points from them. Understood? Understood? It's a cutthroat competition. You guys are going against one another, take up your swords, you're going fencing. Alright. Any clarification with me? A versus B, C versus D. First question will be to A, and the next question will be to B, C and D. And whoever is the respective competition will be the only other team who should be allowed to participate in this game. Understood? Can we have the first question? The question is Team A. I want you to identify this personality.
This is Maria.
Sorry, who is this? Sorry?
Somebody is that? She won the Nobel Prize for.
The question passed to Team B. If you get this right, you will get 20 points from Team A. You will get 20 points from Team B. You don't know who this is. It's okay, it's fine. Just wanted to see how many of you would understand such less popular faces, but still very significant faces. How many of you in the audience has the answer to this question? You don't. Anybody? Anybody who's yawning at the exact moment? And you guys know the answer to this question. You know what? I open the floor for bidding. And the bidding will be for 24. Sorry. The bidding rules will remain the same, and whatever you bid, you'll get. Alright? How much are you bidding? Sorry? 2 to 10. Same bidding rules. You bid for 10 points. Yes, who is this?
This is Chloe Zhao, the director of Nomadland Electronics.
And why is she here? Why is she relevant?
Because she is the first female to win an Oscar award for the acting.
That is not true. Catherine Bigelow is the first female to win an Oscar award, but still, she is the first Asian who is also a woman to win Best Director award. They get full 10 points, please. It is Chloe Zhao, director of Nomadland and Marvel movie films. Very well, very well. Very good. Way to spin back into the game. Keep it up, and we'll go to the direct question to Team B. Your chance to mercilessly attract a point, 20 points attract for Team A. I mean, every year I include a question from Amun. Amun cartoon does, whenever there is something relevant happening in the world, something noteworthy, every week they come up with a cartoon. This cartoon will be social commentary, satire over some particular event. And this is one such cartoon that came out last year. No bottling one's feelings. Study the background pretty well. Study all the objects. Never push aside. Observe what she is wearing and tell me why did Amul release this cartoon? Why did Amul release this cartoon? TV, no negatives. Yeah. Ronaldo said something about? Sorry, yeah. Speak to the microphone because I like what you said.
He did not drink from 10
So there was a moment in the Euro Cup when there was a bottle of Coca-Cola placed right next to Cristiano Ronaldo, and he pushed it aside and he said, drink agua instead, drink water instead. And that is what this Amu Kapil is about. Brilliantly worked out. You get 20 points for the team today. Well done. Well done, well done. 20 points for the team, which means team A gets a minus 20 and team B gets a plus 20. Very good. Like I told you, the tables are turning. Keep this up. Keep this up. Very well done. Keep on listening, people. Third question, team C. If you get this, 20 points for team B. Do you have 20 points to give them? You have 20. Cool. The Time magazine writes about the Time Person of the Year 2021. He does not own a house and has recently been selling off his fortune. He closes satellites into orbit and harnesses the sun. He drives a car he created that uses no gas and barely needs a driver. With a flick of his finger, the stock market soars and swoops. An army of devotees ranks to his every utterance. Elon Musk will get them 20 points from Team B. The Time Person of the Year 2021 is Elon Musk. The founder of Tesla and SpaceX, very well done. 20 points. Now come this one. You get to pay them back. Question number 4 directly to Team D. This is a simple visual. Tell me what is happening. Graphic warning to all of you. It's a very, very significant event in the history of the world. Silence, please. Observe very closely. Something is about to happen. And it is happening. Guys, keep it up, keep it up. If they are going to take 20 points of the other team, let them do it on their own. Okay, cross it. That's it. What would you like to see the visual again? You know, the visual is not going to help you. You just have to see the mood of the thing, and if you know the answer, it's something. That's stupid.